So, you usually start off with just something about you. Some crazy story that happened. I'll take the brunt of it this time.
Okay.
Y'all telling me everybody knew that we're not supposed to microwave boiled eggs?
Look, I think so. That's a common thing. You didn't know?
I had no clue.
That's one of those things where it shouldn't take you attempting to do it to learn.
Well, okay. First of all, I never thought I had to. I never had to actually boil an egg and then microwave it. Because usually when you boil an egg, you're going to eat it right then. Or I just eat the boiled eggs cold.
Right.
But I just thought, okay, well, let's try. Okay, so what had happened was we boiled a lot of eggs. And then the next day, we had some left over. So the next day I was like, well, I want a boiled egg, but I don't want it freezing cold. It just came out of the fridge.
Yeah, the food was warm. The rest of the food was
warm. Egg cold. I'm like, well, just throw it in the microwave. Throw a few in the microwave. And Paige was like, boy, you don't know that. I just cleaned that microwave.
Wait. You're missing the middle part of you put the boiled egg on and it exploded everywhere. And I was like, I just cleaned that microwave. You don't remember it popped open?
It didn't explode everywhere. But it
everywhere in the microwave.
It did have a smell.
And it was like we had to leave it open.
Yeah, it stunk up the microwave for sure.
Don't you think that there is a reason that you've never microwaved a boiled egg before?
Yes, the reason is I never had to microwave a boiled egg. Because I didn't need the boiled egg to be rewarmed.
Be quiet.
There's also a reason I never microwaved a pen. Because there was never the need to microwave a pen. Or a pencil.
Do y'all see what I'm working with here? Do you see what I'm working with here? Goodness.
We're shooting this very late at night, by the way.
Yeah, it's a nighttime. Oh.
Ready?
I guess. As ready as I can be.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Taking the Stage. I'm the math guy, Steve. This is...
Paigey baby.
Paigey wager, Paigey babe. Paigey babe. What's news of the day? News of the week.
Okay, so the news of the day, news of the week is that today we had a very long day. So the kids and I
First of all, why are you whispering?
Oh, sorry. The kids and I.
Go back and look at another clip. Mel loves to do that. She be
right. The kids and I, we went to my brother's gender reveal today. It was really nice. Saints themed.
Okay.
Which I'm glad that... See, I pay attention to details in the way of when I looked at the invitation, all I saw was the gender reveal information, where it was going to be, the time, and the date. Didn't pay attention to any other details. I didn't find out until yesterday when I talked to my mom that it was Saints themed and that we were supposed to wear black and gold. I didn't know. Because the baby's on the invitation.
Kids got all type of black and gold clothes.
The baby's on the invitation. It was like pink and blue. So I just thought it was a regular invitation. It didn't look Saints themed. There was no fleur-de-lis or anything like that. But when you read the details, it did say something about Saints. I'm still fuzzy on the facts.
You just said that you pay attention to details.
The ones that were important to me. So I was texting him early this morning. I'm like, is this really like a Saints theme thing? I was like, I talked to mom. She was like, wear black and gold or something. And then he was like, yeah, it is Saints theme. It's on the invitation. I was like, oh. Then when I went back, I saw it. And I was like, oh, okay. So that was that. We had a good time. Being with the kids alone for that long. In a public area, because it was by the lake. Oh. So just making sure that,
you gotta keep
30, he goes rogue. And I'm like, he'll see the rocks, he sees the water and all this stuff. But everything was fine. People were there. People we knew were there. And also, when we got there, we were pulling up. Mel goes, Mommy, look, I see the ocean. I said, baby, that's the lake.
Tomato. You know?
But yeah, we were able to, go on the pier and all that stuff. So it was nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I won't give the details of the gender. I'll just let the parents post their own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. News of the day, news of the week. I mean, we had trumpets this past week.
We really did.
Yeah, Feast of Trumpets. So we celebrated that. Yeah, we got, a lot
so
of
much travel
coming up. Yeah, it was a lot of travel.
I want to be in a space where I'm like, I'll be in the house.
Yeah.
I'll be at home.
Where you going today?
Nowhere.
All right. Yeah. So, but it's been a good day, good week, productive.
This week coming up, our nephew has a birthday.
He does.
Shout out to Shane Jr.
Staige has a birthday coming up.
Staige does have a birthday. Ooh, we've been at this thing for a very long time. We're not doing the math on that.
15,
we are not doing the math on that.
Years. We make 15 years together this coming Thursday.
Goodness.
A long periodic time.
I know. I was a little bitty teen.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking I knew everything in the world. Look, I still think I know everything in the world. Some things don't change.
All right, so today's episode, what we got is, since we've been around for a while, been existing for a while.
What you talking?
I just said for a while. I didn't say no numbers. I said numbers. We've been existing. We've been living for a while.
Okay.
And
I got some experience on me.
There we go. And people of our age always go back to, man, the 90s. The 90s was flames.
Okay, I can admit to being around in the 90s.
Wow. I hope so, yes. So, so being around in the 90s, yes, we were around in the 90s. And 90s R&B, 90s fashion, 90s television programs.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive, yes.
Right.
Well, we don't always focus on the 2000s. I want us to rewind. I want us to go back to the 2000s and revisit. So I found a list of things of ways life has changed from the year 2000 to now.
To 2000. What we been? 23? Yeah, 23.
Yeah, you just told your age just now. You showed it for sure. You showed that age. That age pop right there. What are we
doing?
It's 2020.
It's so many
it's 20 something. It's up in there.
Because
is this an election year?
The other day when you were explaining a situation with one of your students to me, and you were like, 1980 to now, I was like, yeah, 20 years. He was like,
20 years plus 23 more years. 43 years ago. My boy. 43 years.
My mind is still on that though.
1980 was the other day. It was not. It certainly was not. Okay, so here's some things that have changed from year 2000 to year 2023. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
So, you don't memorize anyone's phone number anymore.
I think about that often. Because I was always that person. Like I showed you my trunk from high school.
Yeah.
I had everybody's number, address, everything written down. Like that was my style. But I do always make a conscious effort to memorize like emergency contacts.
Yeah, at least one or two, just to have on. Yeah.
So like you, like my mom, your mom, and then close friends, like a couple close friends, like Randy, maybe like Val.
You know all those phone numbers?
I memorizing. Well, some people
that's
have
that
had
year 2000 in you.
Some people have had the same numbers since then.
Yeah, I know 3 numbers. You, my dad, and my brother. That is it.
Well, your brother's number is very easy, so I can put him on the list too.
And my dad is only 4 numbers off. They start off the same way. So, and I know yours only because you haven't changed yours since high school.
Right. It's like I've always had the same number.
Yeah. So, which I've had the same number since my senior year of high school. I missed my 504 number. I ain't gonna hold you. But I had a 504 number, but then senior year was a hurricane, so I got a 225 number.
I ain't really from the wall. Okay.
I'm not ready for you from Tupelo, B.
Definitely was not phone age when we left there.
No, you ain't really from New Orleans. You from Tupelo.
Whatever.
Not the right next to Three-Pelo.
Steven, shut up.
All right, okay. You don't memorize any phone numbers anymore, right? That's a thing that we used to do rather often. Let's see. Selfies are considered totally normal. Think about year 2000. I just saw it comes up every year. The
cameras weren't reversible in 2000.
I know.
Oh, I'm like, did I even have a camera on my phone?
On your flip phone, maybe. If you had a flip phone, I was 12 in the year 2000.
The first phone I had did not have a camera on it.
Yeah, I didn't have a phone at the time.
The cool feature that was featured, first of all, it was singular. But
likewise.
And the feature on it that they advertised was a mirror on the front plate.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's my little flip phone.
T9, you hear me? Hit that T9.
Oh, see, that's why my thumb hurt now.
Oh, here you go. Her thumb been hurting for a month now.
Your daddy did that.
But having y'all work out?
No, because I was making fun of him at church because he had the wristband on, and then my
thumb wristband, it was a splint.
And my thumb started hurting that same day, and it's been getting progressively worse.
So you did that, man?
No, I feel like he put the root on me.
That's what we call karma.
The root.
Not the roots. Okay, another thing. Well, smoking has vanished from restaurants completely.
I have never seen anybody smoke in a restaurant. I don't think those are 2000s thing.
No, that definitely was. That was wrong.
Where you saw people smoking in a restaurant?
Yes, 23 years ago, yes. They used to smoke in doctor's offices. The doctor would come in smoking.
I thought that was like 80s, or like 70s, 60s type stuff. Oh.
The doctor's part, yes.
Yeah, but I remember when people used to be able to smoke like outside, but then I also remember when the laws changed and you had to be so many feet away.
Yeah.
And people were up in arms about
But they used
that.
to have like smoking sections in the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Well, maybe I just didn't go out to eat that often.
What else? Kale and quinoa changed our eating habits. We're okay.
Yeah.
Vinyl overtook CDs.
In the 2000s?
I don't think that happened. I don't think that happened in the 2000s. I think that happened way before.
Well, I feel like recently this has become a thing because a lot of people are going, I guess, that old school aesthetic. Yeah, where they're getting the record players, but they're like electronic. You still have to get the vinyl, but I think that the way that they work are different from the original ones. Yeah.
Okay, this is one for sure. Friend became a verb. In other words, to friend someone versus you having a friend. By the way, I barely had friends.
You remember MySpace? Coming home to notifications.
And AIM?
Yeah, I wasn't really on it. That was kind of a little bit before me.
Wait, you went MySpace. You had to go back. Black Planet.
Okay.
Oh, you tripping, B.
I was young. But I will say, me and my friends, we made a Black Planet page at school one day, and that was just our Black Planet page.
Together?
Yeah.
Wow. But I wasn't even on Black Planet.
I couldn't do that at home.
I wasn't even on Black Planet. My cousin was on Black Planet.
See? It's like you had to...
But I had to help her set up the page. So that's the only reason why. Okay, so I knew how it worked. This is before MySpace, so like you literally had to like program stuff and go, do the whole making your page, different colors and have
what do you think MySpace was?
I'm saying it's before MySpace. So by MySpace time, people knew how to do it, or kind of, or they had programs to actually do it, or you go to a certain website and you just copy and paste it essentially, right? But this you got to like learn it on the fly, and nobody told me nothing, so I'm just like. And she said, yeah, because this person got stars over here and they got flowers over here. I'm like, bruh, do all that.
We used to look at them codes like, all right, with a fine-tooth comb.
Right. Is that, did it say color 010 or 101? Right. Okay, yeah, so friending, it was a verb. We take off our shoes when we fly now.
Oh, 9/11.
Yeah, after 9/11. which I wasn't flying before 9/11. So, this one says meta movies became the norm.
What's a meta movie?
So,
like metaverse?
No. Okay, so it's blockbusters have been around since Jaws, but today single movies have fallen out of fashion. Movies have blown up into the entire universes.
Oh.
And so,
see,
yeah,
I never
like
got into all of that. Like, what that said, Marvel, DC, Star Wars. Like, I've never seen really any of them. I saw Black Panther. I seen a piece of Star Wars with some of your rugby friends when I was waiting on you. But I haven't gotten deep into it.
But you know some of the characters. I mean, you know who Iron Man is. You know who.
But I can't tell you if he's Marvel. I know he's not Star Wars, but I can't tell if it's like Marvel or DC. I don't know the people like that.
I got you. But I think they're just saying that because...
I like The Dark Knight.
You didn't even finish watching The Dark Knight.
Yeah, you didn't finish watching The Dark Knight. I love The Dark Knight. You fell asleep every time we tried to watch it, and I watched it every single time.
I knew the opening scene. I know that like the back of my hand. I know that part.
Oh, the one that I was surprised that I liked. The one with the little stuntman group. You was watch that?
Stuntman group?
The tree stump. Groot.
Oh. Groot is what you're saying. Gotcha.
That was surprisingly good.
Yeah, that was really good.
What's the name of it? I don't know the names of the movies.
That's the one where it's pretty much all the castaways that, you know, they're all the castaways and they form their own group.
Yeah, that was good. I think I saw like a piece of Avatar. See? You don't even know.
It's way too late at night.
The group
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The group movie. Oh.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was good. I saw a piece of Avatar.
We need to see the second one, by the way.
I'm down to watch it.
You saw a piece of Avatar. What is that?
That's not what it is?
No.
Oh, look. I want to watch The Little Mermaid. See, that's more of my wheelhouse. It's finally on Disney Plus.
You already seen it.
You didn't see it?
I know. I'll watch it. With my daughter.
And me too.
Fine, you can be there. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that was okay. Oh, what else? TVs became cheap and awesome.
Let me air my grievances.
Here we go. Tell them.
When we first moved in together, our first big purchase as a couple was a television. The TV was like $600. So we had to go, we went in like $300 on it, right? Mm-hmm. Literally right after that, smart TVs came out and they were like $200. I was like, what?
Same size and everything.
Same size, bigger. With like the little remotes with the keyboard on them and stuff. Don't do the math. But
she telling age.
I need to get some t-shirts made with don't do the math on. Don't do the math on that. But yeah, I was so irritated. But that TV lasted a very long time. Though.
It did. It did. And it was refurbished for $600. We thought it was like,
right.
Okay, this is a steal.
Look.
And TVs came out in a few months after.
Next TV I'm getting coming on Temu.
What's Temu?
The little cheap wholesale Asian place online. I'll show you after.
Yeah, you can order a TV. It's going to be this size.
Look at a 3D model.
The size of a monitor.
Like on the episode of BBT when they got the
the life-size
time
chair?
machine.
Yeah, the time machine. BBT is Big Bang Theory.
That was so funny. Okay.
They thought it was a model size. It was a model size time machine, like a replica. Yeah. And it was bigger than the chair that she sitting in.
It was huge.
And they have it just sitting in the living room.
And Penny said, if anything, it looks like something that Elton John would ride through the Everglades. It did look like the little wind boats or whatever.
I can see Elton John's glasses on right now.
That was so funny. That's one of my favorite episodes.
It's a good show. We got to revisit that. It's a good show, bro. It's a good show. We take great TV shows for granted.
I really think so. Like we just said, we revel in some quality television.
Big man. These are things that we rewatch all the time. Big Bang Theory. Well, Big Bang Theory we haven't rewatched in a while, but we used to watch it all the time. Big Bang Theory, Rules of Engagement.
I think we're more of like 90s and like early 2000s TV people. Like
traditional sitcoms for sure.
Yeah, I don't really find myself watching like the newer stuff. I mean, like it's a couple things like Grownish and like all that. We'll watch that.
Modern Family.
Yeah, but for the most part, we rewatch a lot of stuff. So.
This is how
Living Single,
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, that's always in a rotation.
Friends, I used to watch often. What else? I say King and Queens.
Girlfriends.
Did I say My Wife and Kids?
No, you didn't say My Wife and Kids.
My Wife and Kids. Yes, Girlfriends.
Girlfriends got me through postpartum with 30.
What else?
1-on-1. All of Us. I rewatch all that stuff. Everything that used to come on UPN. I'll rewatch.
If I hear these kids one more time, Proud Family.
Mm-hmm.
She watched the old and new. She got them on both.
Sister.
For sure. Oh,
Smart Guy. Yeah.
You already know. So we do take good TV for granted. But yeah, we pretty much watch a lot of some of the newer stuff. That
or it's like documentaries. Shout out to Nene. Yeah. We've been deep into documentaries lately.
So it's our old school stuff, docs, and then like YouTube shows.
Yeah.
But that'd be like the gist of what we watch.
And on a rare occasion when I watch television by myself, I do my Earth documentaries. I love that stuff.
And she'll watch some sports documentaries with me.
I can invest it sometimes.
Oh, the newest one. I got it.
These kids with these Rubik's cubes.
You heard me. Speed cubes.
Shout out to Sam. Okay. Oh. He should have won. He deserved to win.
See.
Spoiler alert.
When I put on a documentary, I chose it intentionally. This is a sports. And then now we invested. Now it's only 40 minutes. Boom. Let's run it through.
It wasn't that long. But I was like, let me tell my husband to put on a Rubik's Cube competition documentary. I didn't even know that was a thing. They had endorsements. I did not know that was a thing.
It did. See? Trying to learn just something. These are the best of the best, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see. We have a few more. We're inundated with spoiler warnings everywhere we go.
I just said spoiler. Oh.
So let's see. Let's read the context. So in the last century, you'd watch a show when it was on or go see a movie in the theater when it came out. You might occasionally find out about a twist, ending, or surprise reveal before you'd gotten a chance to catch up. But generally, if it was something you were invested in, you have to seen it when you have seen it.
Who wrote this?
When everyone else did. Okay, I don't know. Now, with constant social media commentary and that fact that streaming lets us catch up with shows when we like, just hopping online and stepping into a minefield of finding out big developments we didn't want to know about.
I agree. Like, remember in the age of like Scandal, when everybody it was like pre-streaming.
The show Scandal.
Yeah. Pre-streaming, so everybody would watch at the same time, and we would all get on like Twitter, like, don't talk to me during Scandal. Mm-hmm. And it's like you have to watch it during the airtime, because if you literally went on social media, the whole show would be right there, and it's
like how a similar feeling. Uh-huh. So I work on Sundays. I teach online, and of course we're Saints fans, and so. The Saints played, at noon this time, or our time, and I don't get off till 4:45, 5 o'clock essentially. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait until after I get off, then we all gonna watch the game together. I even peeked in between my two classes. I peeked at my phone, and I already saw the score that we won already. I'm like, at least we won. But it's the same feeling, right? It's just that
would probably help me. I'll de-stress.
No, because I want to watch it like as if I was in real time. As if it was 5 hours before. Yeah,
you don't like spoilers. I don't mind. I will read ahead while we're watching the show.
And not only do you do that, but
I'm really good at guessing the plot.
You be predicting the plot.
And I'm just good at it. I don't know.
I don't like that. Well, I don't like to feel that way. I'm like,
that's just my nature. I don't like cliffhangers. I don't like shock value. That's just not me. So I want to know. I want to prepare myself.
Not me. Not with a show. Not with a show. Like, in real life, I'm like that.
When Wes died, child, that took me out for weeks.
Spoiler alert. I mean, it was like
I'm about to say, that's not... If you haven't seen that by now, the way that was...
talking about from How to Get Away with Murder. That murder. Yes, when Wes died, yeah, that took all of us out. I was like...
I was sad for a very long
time. But even with television shows, I like to live as if I'm there. I like to be present in it and just live.
See, that's how I am with books. Like, I won't do that with books. I like being present and in the moment and just living in it.
So you're not trying to predict in the book? What?
No, I immerse myself into it. But when I'm watching television, honestly, a lot of times I feel like this could have been cut down so much and I could have done so many other things. So
but why? That's the whole point. You watch the television show to be in the television.
We're in a new age. We have clips. Give me the clips.
You be watching and mess up some clips.
Give me the clips.
You be clipping.
clip. So I can go on about the rest of my day.
Nah. I'm like, this. We gonna watch it like a television program. We gonna spend this little hour, this little 30 minutes. We can watch it together. We might have some commercials. That's the kids.
But I watched the whole thing in like 5 minutes. I'm like, give me the key points. I want the bullet version.
How you gonna cliff notes a television show? How you cliff notes in TV? It's TV.
It's TV.
Come on.
Look, I'm just trying to be efficient, okay?
All right, let's do a few more. We're not allowed to travel with water. Now, I didn't do much traveling in 2000 in the first place.
Oh, like the limit of the liquids? Yeah. I mean, I think all that came from like 9/11 stuff. TLC was huge after that.
Voicemail has gone from innovation to annoyance.
You think so?
I don't think it's annoying, but it is unneeded. Because you can just send somebody a voice. You can send somebody a voice text.
Oh yeah, you can. I don't normally do that. I'm still kind of old school in some of my ways.
Yeah. I have on this phone right here. I have 100-something voicemails that I haven't listened to.
Well, yeah, I will say I don't read my voicemails. Read my voicemails. Yeah. I only read my voicemails. I don't listen to them. So I do read them.
Well, the only voicemails that
I don't just go and listen. I don't know why I ignore voicemails. That never occurred to me.
The only voicemails that I actually go back and make sure that I listen to is on Xandra. Because every year she calls me for my birthday.
Yeah, it depends on who it is. I think with spam culture and all of that too. I think that has played a role in it. So
yeah, and ignoring, yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Life moved to the cloud.
I know. I don't even know when that really started.
I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, we used to, it says backup disk. We used to have backup everything, but everything's in the cloud now. In some cloud somewhere. Whether it be your iCloud, whether it be your Google Drive or all that good stuff. So everything's in the cloud now. But, I mean, we're doing this on the internet right now as well. So everything's on the internet. Let's see. Online dating has zero stigma. And that used to be a thing.
You think so?
You met him online?
I think that I'm still that type of person.
You didn't even know who he was. You just met him just randomly online?
I think it's because online dating wasn't really a thing when we met.
Yeah.
And when we met, the iPhone had just come out. Apps and all of that stuff.
More specifically, the Zoom had just come out.
Oh, it's not the Zoom. Oh, yeah, don't do that. But
let's just say Zoom no longer exists. How about that?
But I think that maybe for me, I still have a stigma with online dating.
Because you ain't dated in 15 years, B.
I know. I'm shocked when people are like, we met online. And I'm like, a stranger?
Where else they gonna meet? I don't know.
Out?
At a bar?
Or school or work or the gym, church. You can meet people anywhere. Walking down the street. Park.
I don't think you know how.
A party. A lot of people meet at parties and stuff. I don't know. I think the same thing with blind dating.
I think maybe so because you haven't dated in a while, I think part of it is that when you meet somebody online, you're meeting people that are already near you in vicinity anyway. So like that's how the app works, right? It's just the other people that have the app that are close proximity to you. And so if we were all in the same building, then yeah, because we're
I guess it would be the same thing as just like meeting a stranger and happenstance, but it's also like you're talking to this person this whole time, and then y'all go and meet one day, and it's like I don't know how I feel about it.
He was pretty adamant about the DARE program too, huh? See, I know. I know the ops when I see them.
Hugs, not drugs.
Oh, square looking head. She over there dapping off the dog and everything.
Not the dog.
Officer, yes sir.
No, officer friendly.
Officer friendly, yes sir. That's my dog for real.
Steven.
Lame butt girl.
Steven.
We've got lazier about spelling.
I was about to make a joke, but I don't want to get drugged.
Well, I don't know what you're about to say, but I tell my students this all the time. I say, listen, I'm good at math, not spelling. So whatever word I write here, I just start writing it smaller.
I was about to say, your dad is the laziest texter I've ever seen.
When I tell you,
I have to like interpret what he means. Like, what is this?
I can't even explain how to. Let me look at a text. Let me try to find a text from him.
While you're looking it up, the other day I text my mom WYA, and she texts me back. Does this mean where you at? It was so cute.
Does this mean? Let's see.
What did you?
Bell, what did unput in the
letter N?
The letter N.
BA.
In the red beans.
The letter U.
You brought last weekend.
It was like you have to.
First of all, I think that means.
Second time.
So my dad calls her Belle. Mm-hmm. Belle, what did I think that's supposed to be? You put. It
See, his phone is auto-correcting because he's trying to do just the letter U.
So he put it unput. What did unput? The letter N. Then DA for duh. He has a PhD, by the way.
He does.
A PhD. In the red beans you brought last weekend. I read it like that every time, too.
Me too. Me too.
Are those real words? Are you saying that for real? Seriously, fat, you hung up the wig too? LOL. Anywho, he also calls her fat, as in Toby and fat.
Can't take fat nowhere.
Can't take fat nowhere. Okay, what else we got? This will be the last one. A self-driving car might be next to you on the road.
No, that's wild.
That is wild. That is definitely way past 2000.
Yeah.
We are in Marty McFly's 2023. That's for sure.
And it's kind of scary.
It is. I mean, it's a little weird, but
I don't know. Would you rather like a drunk driver or a self-driving car next to you? I think I might take my chances with the self-driving car.
That's the options.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're right. I get it. All right, so yeah, we can do more of these later. Okay.
Yeah.
Any last words, Poop?
Congratulations again to my brother and Yaya.
Mm-hmm. Shout out, gang gang.
Shout out to Shane Jr. on his upcoming birthday.
Shout out, gang gang.
Yes. What else do we have? Yeah.
Shout out to us for making 15 years on Thursday. Yeah, tight. Yeah. Then we got more feast days coming. So
yeah, we'll talk about that. More about that later.
Yeah, probably. We'll probably shoot again later this week.
Okay, that's fine.
Sounds good.
All
right. Thank you for watching, listening to another episode of Taking the Stage.
Thank you for taking the stage with us again.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Hey, podcasters. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good one.